This video explains how to add a background image to your Qt Designer interface. We'll cover two main methods, using a QLabel and using a QGraphics view. 1. The first and usually easiest method involves using a QLabel. Open your Qt Designer file. Drag a QLabel widget onto your main window or desired layout. 2. Resize the QLabel to fill the entire window. This is crucial for the background image to cover the entire area. 3. Now, let's add the image. Right-click on the QLabel and select Change Style Sheet. 4. In the Style Sheet editor, you'll use a simple CSS-like syntax to set the background image. Type background image URL path to your image tiang. Remember to replace right single quote path / to / your / image.png right single quote with the actual path to your image file. Ensure your image is in a location accessible to your application. 5. This path can be relative to the location of your .ui file, or it can be an absolute path. If you are unsure, start with an absolute path. 6. Click Apply and then OK. Your QLabel will now display your background image. 7. You might need to adjust the QLabel's size policy, setting it to expanding in both horizontal and vertical directions in the property editor to make sure it always stretches to fill the window, even when the window is resized. 8. If you use a relative path, make sure the image is bundled into your application's deployment package later. Moving on to the second method using a QGraphics view, this offers more control but adds complexity. 9. Drag a QGraphics view widget onto your main window. 10. Create a QGraphics scene. 11. Add a QPix map of your image to the QGraphics scene. 12. Set the scene as the QGraphics view scene. 13. This method is more complex, requiring additional code in your application's logic, not directly in Qt Designer, but it gives you more fine-grained control over the image's position, scaling, and interaction. 14. Finally, remember to save your .ui file after making these changes. Remember to always choose the method which best fits your needs. Using a QLabel with Style Sheet is simpler and faster for most scenarios, while the QGraphics view approach is better if you need advanced image manipulation or control. Both methods achieve a background image, just with varying levels